Hey everybody, welcome to week module 5 in collaboration across the lifespan. I just wanted to take a couple minutes and sort of walk you through this week's assignments. I obviously have way too many tabs open. Hold on, give me just a second to find the correct one or we'll just start over. This is about my third time doing this, so I'm just going to go with it. Bear with me. I'm going to head on over here to module 5 and just point out that this week we are covering chapter 6 and 7. There are a couple links here to take you to the web pages with the different readings and things for you to review, having to do with, the first one has to do with teacher attrition and why teachers in Georgia are leaving the field and what can be done to help ensure that you don't leave us and you stay in the field working with students with disabilities for as long as you so choose. So if you'll just go through this chapter. Then also, this is chapter 7. It has to do with co-teaching. It has another set of links with different things for you to read, videos for you to watch, the benefits of co-teaching, 5 types of co-teaching. Does it work? What successful strategies promote co-teaching? Basically, just a real quick overview of effective co-teaching and how you can successfully co-teach with your teammates at your school. So after you've gone through those 2 pages, your assignment this week is to go to module 5 discussion. I think I have it open up here, but we'll just click on it and we'll go to that as well. Nope, that's not at all what I wanted to do. Come down here, we're going to try again. Module 5 discussion. Probably going to do the same thing again. Here we go. Yeah, that's what I thought. Sorry, guys. Module 5 discussion, no. To get there, you can go to the link in module 5 or you can go to communication and you can go to discussions. It keeps thinking I want to edit what I've put in there and I don't. I just wanted to click the link and take you here. So if you'll scroll on down, you'll get past our first couple discussions, and we haven't done one in a couple weeks. This week, your first response is due by Wednesday, and your second response or reply to a classmate is due on Sunday. So you will be watching a video here by Dr. Friend. It's actually an interview with Dr. Friend. And after watching the video, share with us 2 points that you connected with regard to what Dr. Friend addressed in the interview. And then, as I said before, reply to a classmate by Sunday. So now let me go back to where we were before. Here it is again. Let's go to content. We'll go to module 5. Here we go. And after you've posted your discussion, another assignment for you this week is to submit your APA reference list. So all this is a quick list of 5 references that you are going to use for your annotated bibliography. So you have to determine which 5 articles you are going to use, and you're going to submit the reference list to me so that I can check them out and make sure that they do relate to the topic of collaboration. So the information, when I click on this, it's going to take me into this box for me to edit. But if you come down here, here is an APA reference list video instruction. It's just going to take you through a video that I created to sort of help you with how to do your reference list. Then also, if you go to module 5, you will also see that there is, here are your instructions, and this is also your Dropbox link. It just talks you through what you're going to submit, okay? And if you're not sure after watching the video how to do your APA citations, this gives you some answers to some questions that you might have. So frequently asked questions. Hey, can you give us a sample of what you want? Sure, here's a sample, okay? In my video, you're going to see me explain that in APA format, you have the author's last name, a comma, then you have their first name and their middle name, if they have one, with periods, J period space, S period, and then a comma. Then you have your second author, which this person did not have a middle name. Some don't, that's fine. And neither did the third, the fourth, and then you have the and symbol, and you have the final author, a period, and then you have open parentheses, the year the author was article was written, close parenthesis, and a period. Then you have the title for the journal article, and you'll notice that it's written in sentence case, not in title case. So emotions and storybooks, and then there's a comma. Then there's a colon. Whenever you have a colon, the next word after the colon always starts with a capital, and then it goes on in sentence case. But when you get to a proper noun, that's in capitals. And then a period after the title of your article. Then in italics, you have the name of the journal that the article came from, Psychology of Popular Media Culture, a comma. Still in italics, you have the volume, and then you have the issue number in parentheses, no space right here, comma, and then your pages. And then you have the DOI information after that. Usually now it's just written DOI and then a series of numbers. So then there's a couple other questions. Notice that this is double spaced, okay? And then also notice that the second line has a hanging indent. The video will talk you through this, but this starts left side justified. And then the following 3 lines that go with this one reference are all indented. They have a hanging indent. Notice that the author is listed by last name first, first initial, second initial. So it is Massey CC, not Massey CC. Also, while I'm on this, I don't think it's on here. Also notice that these are not, okay, notice that this particular article, the authors were in alphabetical order, but you don't list them in alphabetical order. So had the first author on this article been Jelinek, he would be listed first. And then whoever's listed second, comes second, third, fourth, fifth, this comes straight from the journal article itself. The reason for that is because this person, Dr. or Mr. or Mrs. J.S. Grady, did the most amount of work on this article, and they're listed first for that reason. They get the most profs for publishing this article. This person will have done the least amount of work in the publication of this article. That's why you list them in order as given on the journal article. So then notice the year is written in parentheses, followed by a period. Notice the title is written in sentence form. The only capitals in the title are the first word and the word immediately following the colon, and then also, as I said, proper nouns like that. Then journal article is in italics. It's not written in sentence form. It's written in title case. So like the P is capitalized here, PMC. So just like you would the title of a story or something, but it is in italics. The issue number is not in italics. So here you have, again, the volume number, it's in italics. Then you'll notice this is the issue number, it's not, and there's no space in between the two. Go to APA 7th edition as well as 6th, it's all there, you just may not have noticed it before. And then also in APA, you do not write PPS or any other form of the word pages. You just have a comma after the issue number and list the pages. I will be looking for page numbers. Please don't leave those out. And then newer journal articles do have a DOI number. Older journal articles don't, but use the format listed above for this, or the new format, which is to just write DOI and then give me the number. Also, in regards to this assignment, I've made a rubric. I love a rubric. I just want to make sure that I point out to you the rubric, because this is what I'm going to be using to grade your assignment here. So let's take a look at that real quick. In rubrics, which I found up here at the top under assessments, and then rubrics, just in case you weren't catching that. Rubric for annotated bibliography. No, I'm sorry, reference page rubric. And then it just breaks down everything I just said. So you can look at all of this. You have your 5 references, and they are listed in alphabetical order. And what I mean by that is whoever the first author is for each journal, you put those in alphabetical order. So let me just go back. So this guy, Grady, remember this guy, Grady? Say you had another article and the first author's last name was Smith. You would list Grady first, and then you would have your Smith article second. And if you had an author and the next article, the first author's name was Anderson, Anderson would go first. So on your reference list, you would have Anderson first, then Grady, and then I think I said Smith, right? So going by the first author's name, okay? Then let's go back and see if I can find it, because I opened 97 tabs. Got your references in order, Times New Roman font, Times New Roman 12-point font with 1-inch margins. Each of your 5 references is spaced appropriately, and it's double spaced throughout. Appropriate indentation, so the second and subsequent lines all have a hanging indent. Your 5 references, authors are listed in correct form, like Massey, comma, C period, C period. You shouldn't see Cynthia and you shouldn't see Clark. You should just see Massey, comma, CC. Also, you didn't write Cynthia Clark Massey. It should be Massey CC, right? So anything to make the authors correct. The year is written, followed by, the year is set aside in parentheses, followed by a period. You have the title of the article and sentence case, okay? The title of the journal article is written in italics and written in correct APA format, which is that title case. So each of the words are capitalized except for a, the, that sort of thing. You have your volume number, you have your issue number, and you have your page numbers, okay? And you didn't use PP, PPS, P period, anything like that, okay? So make sure you refer to that rubric before you submit this assignment. Yes, the reason I am making a way too long video about this is because you're gonna lose points on that. And so I wanna just go to the nth degree explaining how to earn all your points on this, okay? So make sure that you watch the video, make sure that you read all this information about it. You can find out more about it here in Module 8, which is where all your research project information is. But it's also in 5, so 5 and 8, okay? So here's your video right here, and then your link to upload it. If you have any questions, send me an email. Finally, you've got a really quick 10-question quiz this week. There's a study guide. It's a very fast study guide. It just tells you that you want to know what is co-teaching, what is the difference between RTI and PBIS. With regards to MTSS, what is meant by fidelity or fidelity of implementation? What is universal design for learning? And what is self-efficacy? You can take this test, this quiz, I don't want to use the word test. You can take it twice. So assessment, quizzes, you have, this quiz is open until Sunday at 11:59. And I think if I go here, it's going to show, I'm going to show you the questions, which it's about to do, but take my word on it. You can take it a second time. So it's due the 27th and 45-minute time length of time. And you can take it twice. Okay, so that's it for this week. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me. I hope you guys have an awesome week this week. And keep in mind that next week is the 4th of July. So please, 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 you do have assignments due on Sunday, July 4th. But I just didn't want to make everything due earlier in case, and then you just have a 6-day window to get everything done. But that doesn't mean that you should wait until the last minute, because I don't want to mess up your 4th of July plans. So please get started on module 5, of course, and try to get an early start on module 6, just so that you can enjoy your holiday. And I hope everybody is doing well. If you have any questions, as I said before, feel free to email me. Bye, everybody.